welcome. We're excited to share some product advice with you. First, we're going to talk about the Slim Microbiome. So the flavor of that is lemon, raspberry, and watermelon. And we're just going to share a bit of how we each take this product.
Okay, well, I'm Sharon Noel, and I did not think that I needed a drink called Slim when I started Plexus. I was really, really fixated on the name. Weight loss was not something I was interested in. It's not something I was looking for. However, I ended up trying it simply because I kept reading great stories of what the Triplex was doing. It came as part of a Triplex. There was a really good deal on that month, so I just kind of thought, okay, what the heck, I'll get it. However, I ended up falling in love with Slim because of the hormone balance that it provides. So for me, what that looked like is it looked like a hugely improved quality of sleep, which I noticed very, very early on, even though I was still waking at that stage to nurse my baby. I feel best when I take half of a Slim in a day. I'm little. I am 5 foot nothing. I am barely 100 pounds. So I'm kind of the size of what most preteens would be, or young teenagers. So I just take half a Slim. For those of you who are interested, half of a microbiome activating Slim is half a teaspoon of powder. And I just mix it into a glass of water. I drink it in the morning, shortly after I wake up, and then I eat 30 to 60 minutes later, take a whole Slim. I find that I end up constipated, which is not something that I struggled with before Plexus. It's not something I've struggled with, obviously, after Plexus. So I needed to be careful with not having too much. The one exception is if I notice that I have poor quality of sleep a couple nights in a row, just from kids waking me up or from stress or anything like that, I will mix up that other half a packet of Slim and take it in the afternoon at some point. I don't worry if my stomach is totally empty. I don't worry about if I'm eating 30 to 60 minutes after, or if it's with a snack or anything like that. I just take it, and I find that it really sorts out the quality of my sleep. Okay.
That's really cool, Sharon, because I've always taken a full package of Slim, but I actually like it with less water. So when I have somebody starting, I suggest they use half a package of Slim and half the recommended water, and then it's easier to adjust what they like from there. And I like the energy. And when I first started, I was hungry at the half hour after I took it. And that wasn't normal for me. So it took a while to have that work through my system. And now I can take it kind of any time throughout the morning is when I like it best, because otherwise the rest of my day doesn't flow properly.
So I mix a complete package. I always have it in the morning. When I first started using the products, I was also taking thyroid medication, which I am not any longer. So I made sure that I was mixing my Slim and having it a couple of hours after I'd taken my thyroid medication. I remember thinking that I wasn't too sure about the sweetness of it when I started, or the amount that I was putting in water. I've discovered that what I really like is I like it in about 14 ounces of water. That's what I like best. And I don't like it to be too cold. That's my favorite.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. And I found when I started, I started on a whole pack, and then I would take that in the morning and only eat afterwards. But I found I didn't have much of an appetite after I drank that. I'd have to wait a bit. And I also found that in the beginning, it was very, very sweet to me. But over time, as my blood sugars have balanced and I've become accustomed to it, I love the taste, and that's just the way I start my day. With the intermittent fasting, I take it a little different now, but yeah, I take it for migraines and headaches, and I also find that it just kind of alleviates that kind of pain for me that could be coming on. So yeah, just a fantastic little drink I love. The next one we're going to talk about is the Slim HC, the Slim Hunger Control. So those flavors are the blood orange, lemon, lime combination. So.
Okay, well, I personally don't ever have that one. However, my husband, Ben, sometimes does, and he really enjoys it. He takes it exactly like the package directions say, so he'll kind of mix it up and slowly sip it as he's getting ready for work in the morning, and then he'll go and he'll take breakfast with him, and we'll have that after he's out the door and on the go when he finally does get hungry.
Huh. I like mine in the afternoon, and I like mine with quite a bit of water, not quite a liter of water, but it really helps with my afternoon munchies. And I take it sometimes later before supper, and that really helps me not eat supper before I'm done making it.
Mm.
I love the HC Slim. I love the flavor of it. I like the fact that it helps with the appetite management and gets rid of those munchies in the afternoon. I was always one that was tired by 3 o'clock. That was kind of at the end of my mental clarity. And so I absolutely love mixing it with this other product, which is Active. I'll just put them this direction. And the Active for me is it's not, and I never did do energy drinks, but this one is like energy, but energy that is so, so good because it promotes mental alertness. I'm not so tired, and really good for immune function. So these two in the afternoon, and that is fabulous.
And I also like Sharon, this is not a product I use regularly. My husband does, however, and he takes it in the afternoon, similar to Amy, just to kind of curb those munchies there, and just takes it as directed and quite loves the taste. He'll sometimes just have it because he maybe wants a special drink in the afternoon. So a really good product there. And the last one we're going to talk about is Active, and that is a peach mango flavor. So yeah.
Okay, well, I love Active. I actually have it first thing in the morning. I usually mix it with my Microbiome Activating Slim. I have just half a package. Again, I'm little, so the whole package has me bouncing off the walls. And I've actually replaced black tea with it. I used to be a black tea drinker, and this summer I just kind of stopped wanting it. I chose to have Active instead, just because my body was craving that instead. So I'll still have tea if I feel like it, but I usually prefer Active, and away we go.
Actually, I hadn't thought about it very much, but I rarely have a cup of coffee, even decaf coffee. And coffee is still very good, and I will definitely enjoy a cup. But I only take half of a package of Active as well. I find that if I take a full package, I definitely need much more activity going on. Whereas half a package just adds the mental clarity and the smoothness to my afternoon.
And like I said, I use the two of them together. My husband does the Microbiome Slim in the morning. He does these two in the afternoon, and he'll often take a Microbiome Slim at night, and it is really good for sleep for him.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. I also take the Active and I mix it with my Slim, but I do a half pack with that. I like the flavor and I like the mental clarity of that. And not often, when I feel a headache or something like that coming on, then I will often take the other half of that package. And that is in lieu of Tylenol or Advil or anything else like that, because of the vasodilator aspect of it. Words are hard for me sometimes. But yeah, I find it does wonders for headaches that way. So clarity and relief for that for me. So yeah, so as you can see, we all love these products and we all take them differently as per our body's needs. And so that is key, listening to your body and experimenting with the time of day and the amounts and just all of that. So any questions, talk to your person who's helping you. And yeah, that's our advice.